Well, hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is part 10 of our build-up. Today I'm going to be wiring in the starboard side nacelle. I'm going to be showing you how to solder and wire in the lighting. As you can see, I've already got the chiller grills, the chiller grill light installed and mounted and wired. I'm going to be wiring in the RCS thruster, the strobe that goes on the top, and then the two floodlights on either side. So I've got my wiring all ready to go, set up here. I've got my 4 bulbs with the resistors already wired onto them. So I'm going to be doing the RCS thrusters first. So I'll get my soldering iron here. Let me zoom in to let y'all see what I'm doing here. And heat up the wire, and it should just wire right on, put some solder right on. There, now you have see that white puff of smoke. You have it now. Just touch the wire to the that one's done. Now I'm going to do the negative. Alright, that one's done. So now we'll test it. Turn on my power source. Hook it up. And you can see now we have a yellow RCS thruster. Alright, well that one's done. And now I'm going to take a little bit of black electrical tape. If you don't have shrink tubing, which you really should have, but if you don't, you can always just use a little bit of electrical tape. And just kind of wrap around one side of the wire, so that way they don't touch and short out. Alright, get my deal here into position here. Let me move the camera so you're down in the shot. Now that should sit just right down in there like that. So what I'm going to do is get my CA glue that I'm using and my Instaset. I'm just going to bend those to where they'll sit down in there. And put a little glue down inside there to hold that. Pop a little bit of CA Instaset, and that should be setting right down in there. Now it's setting in there and it won't come out, so we're set there. So now what I'll do is take some of my super glue and glue it in place to where it won't move. You can see there. And this paint, for some reason or another, hasn't dried fully. be good to go. Yep. So there's where those are going to be sitting. Now they're in place and they won't move. Now all I can do is just move them around. Pull them down into the spot here. Do the same thing. Alright, there you have it. Those are sitting right down in there where they need to be. Alright, so now we can wire in, zoom back out again. So now we can wire in the on the floodlight. So it is, I've got my light here. One thing I like about this magnet wire is it's got an enameling on it, so you can just pretty much just wrap it around. And it will stay in place. And when you solder it, the solder will eat off the enameling. Hopefully. Pliers and pull that little piece down. Hopefully the solder went through the enamel. I'm going to do the same thing with the green. I'm not going to have a whole lot of room to do this with, but yeah. That's the perks of having magnet wires. You don't have to sit there and worry about stripping it every time you cut some wire. What I'll do is I'll put it in there where it holds. And it's going to take just a few minutes for that solder to start catching until it eats that enamel off. Hopefully this works. Now if you don't have a way to strip it, you can always take a lighter that's hot. Always be careful not to hold it on that magnet wire for just a few seconds. And to burn the enamel off. Maybe what you can do is take some sandpaper and just kind of give it a couple of good run. Alright, now let's see if we have a connection. Yep, there we have it. Now that one's running. Alright, now we do the same thing. Let's take a little bit of electrical tape. Put it off. I'm not going to do all these on screen because I don't want to bore you. It'll be kind of redundant. After I get this one done, I'll show you the couple other things that how the saucer has turned out. Put the zoom back out. And we'll put this one right in place. You might put a little bit of tape on that one. Just to kind of keep it separated. And what you can do is once you get them a couple of rounds around that, tape it together. And that one's ready to set down in there. Looks like I'm going to have to open the hole up just a little bit more. Get a file here to Yep. Now we're sitting down in there where we're supposed to be. Alright, now I can do the same thing with our CA glue and put a little bit on there to hold it down. Well, that didn't stick. Put some in around the light. Now we're setting. So now I'll do the same thing as run these over. Well, it's just a few seconds to set and we'll be going. Alright, well that's that. So I'll do the rest of this off screen, off camera. I'll show you what else I've been working on. Got the let me back out of here. That's as far as it's going to go. I got the Aztecing done on the top. Still waiting on some a packet from Orbital Dry Dock. I need these pieces here and a piece on the for the belly and the arboretum panel, but I've got, as you can see, I've got, I'm bringing it just a little close here to you. I've got the detail done on the bridge and got that painted. I got all my stickers on top here. Still got to paint the thruster ports yellow, but that's pretty much done. I got the underside of the saucer done. Still got to put a few stickers, a few decals around the bottom, but went on ahead and put on the registration numbers. I couldn't wait for that, so it's getting close to being through. Probably a couple more weeks, and it'll be through. So looking forward to that. So we'll keep you updated on everything, and we'll be doing another video soon on the Aztec painting on the nacelles. So that'll be the next time you see me. And I'm also working on the stand, gonna get it ready to go and wired in. So look forward to then, and have a good rest of your weekend, guys, and we'll see you soon.